way up here. Man, I'm getting like 1980s vibes at this school. It's cool. It's like a museum. Maribel! Maribel! You guys going to the concession stand? I'm gonna go check out the concession stand. Be right back.
I didn't bring a notebook or anything. I don't know. I found this before. I don't want to. I don't have programming. That's what I'm saying. I got cash. I only take cash. I don't know where this one's coming to. What if the person didn't have a debit card? They only got the app. I'm not lying. I said I don't have any apps on my phone.
Hey, good afternoon. Chuck Pachwai. Welcome to Wenatchee High School for this district loser-out game between the White Swan Cougars and the Okanogan Bulldogs. Now, apologies to anybody who may be wondering about why I don't know the names for Okanogan. There are no programs on paper, and I'm really old-fashioned. Here's another thing. You have to have either an app or a debit card to get in, and I brought cash, which led to me being a little bit late. So just a little bit of the old guy rant to start the show. Hey, if you're listening, watching both on YouTube Live on the Cougar Sports Network, drop a comment. Let us know where you are, and who you're rooting for. But we're ready to go, as White Swan will have the basketball following the ball going out of bounds off the tip by Okanogan. We're working to get the Bulldogs roster, which we hopefully will soon. It's just that with the acoustics of the building, and I'm not even going to say anything bad about the PA announcer. It's not his fault. I wasn't able to get the names written down with the exception of one. All right, so we've got Jesse Moses, Calissa Hamilton, Taya Adams, Valerie Scabbyrope, and Jasmine Sena to start this basketball game. Can the Cougars win and advance is the question, and we'll find out here. So White Swan basketball. Now, I don't know, does that count as Okanogan winning the tip? I'm not exactly sure. They did touch the ball as it went out of bounds. We'll find out on the first jump ball call as Adams has the basketball for White Swan. Cougars work the ball around, looking to get a good shot. Scabbyrope shot off the backboard and no good. Rebound, Okanogan. Sina steps up to help out with defense. Okanogan does have the height advantage. Not sure if they have the speed advantage. We'll find out, as that'll be a foul called. I believe that'll be on Scabbyrope. First personal foul, first team foul. How we doing on signal? Are we on, Mr. Olden? Just a shaky signal? Okay, apologies, guys. This is a different internet setup than we're used to. And if we're shaky, then we apologize. But I'll just keep going on live like we normally would. Standard procedure in the field. First free throw, no good for the Bulldogs. Now, from the research that I've done, both teams seem pretty even, actually. Records are similar. Rank right next to each other in the RPI. I think this is going to be an even game. Who wants it more? Neutral site. I'm not sure what the travel time was from Okanogan to get here to Wenatchee. Folks from the White Swan Hera community know. It's about, 2 hours, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. It was a road trip to get here. As Moses finds Sina down low. Jasmine back to Moses. Long two. No. Rebound Cougars. Adams will take a deep three. Off backboard, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Neither team has scored yet. Okanogan. All the way to the hoop. Lay in, reverse, no good. Rebound, putback, no good. Another putback, finally good for two. As Moses goes up, has it knocked out of bounds. It's White Swan ball, but the referees need to make sure they confer, get together, and they decide, yes, it's Cougars basketball. 2-0. The Bulldogs ahead. It's early. White Swan with plenty of time. Let's see if the Cougars can get a shot inside near the basket. Inbound to Jasmine Sena. She gives to Hamilton. Moses gets the screen, dribbles to her right. Moses passes to Adams. 10 on the shot clock. Adams bumped, and she'll get the call. That was definitely a bump. That'll be a foul on Okanogan. First team foul. Scabbyrope to inbound for White Swan. Cougars down 2-0. Very early in this game. Moses with the right hand. No. Rebound. Jasmine Sena. Putback no good. Jasmine could have made that one, and she knows it. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Okanogan ahead, 2-0. That's number 4 with the shot. It's short. Ball goes off front of the rim. Bulldogs get the rebound. Second shot's an air ball. Rebound Hamilton. Hamilton passes ahead to Moses. Moses not really ready. She does recover, get it, goes up with the floater, missed. Rebound Bulldogs. Bulldogs in transition. Spin. Offensive foul. Taya Adams was there. And I don't even know if the spin was necessary for number 15 of Okanogan. If she wanted to go with the spin, maybe to use the left hand, I'm not sure. But she knocked over Taya Adams in the process. And I think that might be what her coach is telling her. Could be something else along those lines, I'm not sure. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go, first quarter, pass too high for Scabby Rope. She can't recover. That's a turnover on White Swan. So, Moses Lake Christian played Wilson Creek, or those two teams were in the 1B district tournament. There is a program for them. Now, I was in the front and I asked for the program. No program on paper for this game, which can leave a guy frustrated, but I'll get over it. We'll be okay. We're going to make this work. For everybody watching at home, we're going to keep broadcasting and get this on YouTube Live, program or not, as Okanogan gets their offensive rebound. Shot is up and good. The Bulldogs are up 4-0. The Cougars have to do a better job of rebounding. Let's box out. Let's get all those rebounds after those misses. Taya Adams with the three. No. Rebound, Okanogan. Something closer to the hoop, Cougars. Let's go. And that'll be a foul called on Taya Adams as she wasn't able to force the offensive player to that out-of-bounds line, the sideline. 4.5 to go, first quarter. How we doing, Mr. Olden? Somewhere in between? All right. Mr. David Olden is doing everything on the technical side of things as he usually does. Appreciate him for all his hard work. Bulldogs go baseline, bounce pass to the post for two. Bulldogs are up 6-0. That was number 6 of Okanogan. Apologies for not having the first or last name. Taya Adams misses the shot from about 17 feet. Rebound Bulldogs. Cougars can't get anything going on offense here early. Under 4. Cougars would love to get a stop and a rebound. Shot is no good. Rebound Okanogan. 3-point shot. Good. 9-0 Okanogan. Amber Jones calls a timeout for the Cougars. Our score with 3:45 to play in the first. Okanogan 9. White Swan stuck on 0. The Cougar Sports Network, your home for White Swan High School athletics. I don't know if you've heard, but we've got some wrestlers at the Matt Classic at the Tech Network for us, please. Thank you. All right, White Swan basketball following the timeout after the 3-point shot made by Okanogan. Hamilton J. Underwood missed the shot. Cougars get it back. That's an opportunity White Swan wants back there. Good find by Hamilton. She found Olivia Underwood wide open. And I think Underwood just knew it. The defender was on their way. So she missed the shot. Cougars set up the inbound play. Underwood finds Moses. Moses gets the screen, dribbles. Number 11 thought about driving instead. Will dribble it back to the outside. She sets the screen. She'll take the three. Partially blocked by Olivia Underwood, but Okanogan gets it back. We're going to get Moses. Okanogan basketball to the bench. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go. The post misses. Rebound fought. Rebound fought for. Into the hands of Okanogan. I think Taya Adams didn't have her feet set or she was fading away on that last shot. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. Okanogan scores. Okanogan makes it 13-2. Jasmine Sena Lost the pass and got it back. Shoots the three and misses. Rebound Bulldogs. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Opening quarter. District playoff action on the Cougar Sports Network. Underwood, screen. Guzman screened. Shot is up for Okanogan, no good, but guess what? They get the rebound and put it right back. 15-2. Bulldogs with the lead. Adams drives, is fouled. She'll head back to the free throw line. Shooting two. That's all we've got offensively so far here in the first quarter, is the 2 free throws made by Taya Adams of White Swan. Let's see if she can add to that. 44 seconds left. Let's see if Taya can knock both of these down, and then White Swan can get a stop and another score. First free throw is short, so scratch that idea. My idea is let's go into the second quarter down either 10 or cut in the lead to single digits, because we can get back in this game. What has Okanogan done better than us so far? Rebound. 15-3. Adams makes 1 of 2, so she's 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Full court pressure by White Swan. It's worked before. Let's stick with that. Okanogan works the ball around to the right side. Shot is up and blocked. Jasmine Sena with the block. Jasmine recovers. Jasmine needs somebody to come get the ball. Adams will receive the pass from Jasmine. Adams spins, shoots. They said she traveled. So some contact was made and Adams called for the travel. I think with something like that, the better thing to do will be make a pass, make a cut, and get it back. Cougars forced a turnover. Jessie Moses for 3. No. Ball on the floor. Olivia Underwood gets down on the floor and fights for it. Possession arrow, Cougars. Final 7 seconds of the first. 15-3, White Swan is down. Ball inbounded to Moses. Moses goes up and is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Shooting 2. All right, so Jessie Moses now at the line. She has a chance to cut into this lead with 5 seconds left, first quarter. Moses makes the free throw. Taya Underwood checks in for White Swan. Taya Adams will head to the bench. She'll take a break. Goal for the Cougars. Don't foul. Don't give up a shot here as the ball's on the floor. Good hustle by Taya Adams, and the hustle pays off. It's White Swan ball. Cougars got 2.7 to get a shot off. Cougars set up the stack, middle of the key. Pass high to Jasmine Sena. Sena to Guzman. Can't get it off in time. Our score after 1. Okanogan, 15. White Swan, 4. You're watching the Cougar Sports Network on YouTube Live. The Cougar Sports Network, your home for White Swan High School athletics. Those who are watching on your TVs, laptops, and cell phones, currently, we do apologize for the times where things may lag or the signal may be weak. That's out of our control, but those who know Mr. David Olden, you know he's doing his best behind the scenes to get this on. And you know I'll do my best, so you may be watching this live, you may be watching this after the fact, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to do our best. Let's see if White Swan can get back into this game after a rough start. Remember, Okanogan had plenty of opportunities after offensive rebounds. Cougars need to put a stop to that, put an end to that right here. As Hamilton, Sena, Guzman, Taya Underwood, and Moses will start the second quarter. Okanogan driving, passing, it's a turnover. Steal White Swan, steal Okanogan. Okanogan with the left hand for two. That's rough. Taya Underwood had a great steal, but Okanogan took it right back. Moses pulls up, misses. Rebound Guzman. Guzman is fouled. All right, non-shooting foul. Foul is called on the floor, but a good job by Guzman to get the offensive board. 17-4 with Cougars basketball. And the possession under the hoop. 3 fouls on number 15 of Okanogan, who is one of their team leaders. As Hamilton's deep shot is off. Rebound Bulldogs. Bulldogs bring the ball in the front court. They love the high pick and roll. Turnaround by number 4, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, no good. Jasmine Sena gets the defensive board for White Swan. Sena gives to Hamilton. Hamilton to Moses, 3-point shot, no. Nothing from the outside is even remotely close this afternoon. And what I mean by that is shots are either completely off the backboard, not touching iron, or just way off, as Adams will check back in for White Swan. Adams checks in for Taya Underwood. Cougars down by 13 points. Only a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Cougars commit the foul, or did she step out of bounds? I'm waiting to find out. Is this a foul, or is this a foot that stepped out of bounds? We got a foul. So for White Swan, you know that the pressure will pay off. You've got to stop and trap that player near the sideline. Don't give up the sideline. Once we do that, we're going to force more and more turnovers. Number 12 goes up, in and out. Rebound, Okanogan. Another opportunity here for the Bulldogs. 3-point fake, but a travel. Okanogan is giving White Swan opportunity. Okanogan is not by any means saying we're going to run away with this and win by 50. White Swan has plenty of opportunities to get back in this game. But I think it's going to take more offense near the hoop. Jesse Moses misses from the free throw line elbow. Rebound Bulldogs. Cougars applying pressure. Bulldogs get into the front court. Number 4 spins, misses. Rebound Guzman. Guzman ahead to Moses. Drive it, Jesse. Thank you. That's okay. As Moses misses the lay-in, but that's a lot better than just, settling for the deep 3. 25 shot, no good. Rebound Okanogan. Putback is good. Timeout Bulldogs with 5:55 to play in the second quarter. It's Okanogan 19 and White Swan 4. The Cougar Sports Network, your home for White Swan High School athletics, including wrestling. Any word from the MAC Classic, Mr. Olden, about White Swan Cougars, third place, anybody wrestling for... And we'll check into that. We'll look into that later. Just want to give a huge shout out to our White Swan High School wrestling program, both boys and girls, for all of their hard work as they wrestle the last 2 days at the Tacoma Dome in Tacoma. That's awesome. The White Swan Cougars girls looking to advance to the state tournament. The first round of 16 will be played next weekend, and the Cougars must win this afternoon to advance. Hamilton passes to Guzman. She'll take the 3. It's short. Ball goes out of bounds. Okanogan basketball. Not a bad shot by Guzman. If she just would have followed the shot, she would have had the rebound. Cougars, full court pressure. Okanogan Brings it across, getting to the front court. Cougars need to get a stop here. They're down by 15. Number 4 goes up, and they're going to say that Jasmine Sena fouled her. Contact to the head of number 4 of Okanogan. White Swan cannot get a shot to fall here in the first half. All of their points so far have been off free throws. 19-4 the lead for the Bulldogs of Okanogan. Rebound by Adams. Adams shoots, misses. Rebound Hamilton. Outside Moses. Three-point shot is good. Now let's see if that can get something going offensively. Let's see if that's the spark White Swan needs. 19-7. Cougars applying pressure. Number 4 of Okanogan dishes to 12, who misses. 4 gets the rebound. 4 is put back, no good. Guzman fights for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Basketball. And what I'll do at halftime, folks watching on the Cougar Sports Network, I'll go get a picture of the rosters, the roster for Okanogan, so we have names. That way, if anybody's watching from the Okanogan area, they won't feel like I'm only going by numbers. And again, the reason for that, I couldn't get a program on a piece of paper. And it's just the new day and age that we live in 2026. Debit card to get in. If not, app from your phone. Program through your phone. Well, some of us are still living in a different era. As Hamilton shoots and misses, rebound Okanogan. And maybe that's on me. Maybe I just need to catch up with the times. What do you think, Mr. Olden? Is that on me? No. He's my age. He understands. Cash, always. All right, Okanogan with a good cut, but missed the shot. Number 5 gets her own rebound. Put back, no good. There's a battle for that rebound. Okanogan comes away with it. 3-point shot on the way for 11. No. Ball on the floor. Guzman on the floor. Jasmine Sena reaching down. Okanogan from the floor with the pass. Bulldogs again with an opportunity. Number 4 from the post. Foul Jasmine Sena. We have to find a way to box out, secure the fundamental box out, and go grab the rebound. If we are going to get back into this game, if we are going to win this game, we must prevent and put an end to these 3rd and 4th offensive opportunities that Okanogan is getting from offensive rebounds. Scabby Robe and Olivia Underwood check in. Guzman and Sena to the bench. We're halfway through the second quarter. It's 19-7. It's 7, Okanogan with the lead. The lead continues to increase, but I'm not giving up hope that we can get back in this game. Scabby Robe dribbles to her right. Cougars work the ball back to the middle. That's Moses with the basketball for White Swan. She'll get a screen from Olivia Underwood. 4 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. Adams from deep. Doesn't touch rim. That's a turnover. Shot clock violation against the White Swan Cougars. Cougars, full court press. Okanogan breaks that press. The drive and bounce pass. Calissa Hamilton knocked it away. Three minutes, 16 seconds to play. Second, Wenatchee High School. From the corners, 25, shot no good. Hamilton with the rebound for White Swan. Adams dribbling, shooting, knocks it down from downtown. All right, it's a 10-point game. Goal for the half. Goal for the half. Let's cut the lead to 7. 7 or less. That's the goal for the half. Cougars knock it away. Olivia Underwood recovers. Adams, pass to Moses, bounce past Hamilton. That's nice. Now we're playing like the team we've been seeing this year. Now we're back in this. 8-point Okanogan lead. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Steal, Cougars. Olivia Underwood to Moses. Moses' pass knocked away. Okanogan saves it in the hands of Adams. Adams gives to Moses, who still has it. Hamilton, corner 3, over the rim. I thought that looked good. Just over 2 to go. Come on, Cougars, don't foul. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Number 12 goes up and misses for Okanogan. Adams gets the rebound. Cougars looking like they may be tired. Pass to Olivia Underwood. Kick out. Moses, 3, over the hoop. Rebound, White Swan. Deep 3 for Adams. Short. Rebound, Okanogan. Let's get something at the hoop. Adams with the steal. Adams is fouled. 3 team fouls on Okanogan. 1 minute, 32 seconds to play. Did I say goal go down by 7? How about goal go down by 5 or less? 5 or less. How's that for a realistic goal, Mr. Olden? Let's go with that. 20-12. Hamilton, 3. No, closer though. Underwood to Guzman. Guzman to Adams. Adams will try a 3. Short. Rebound, Okanogan. I'm going to stand by my thought. Let's get something closer to the basket, as I'm not sure what happened, because you have to have possession of the ball to take a timeout. And White Swan, did White Swan have possession of the ball? No. And the referee, I believe, is explaining, okay, I blew that whistle inadvertently. Both teams will reset. Okanogan ball. Minute 10 left, first half. Number 4 for Okanogan trying to get position down low. Guzman with the steal. That's a push. As Hamilton was pushed in the back. Had she not been, Cougars were off to the races, looking to score in transition. Just over a minute to play in the second quarter from Wenatchee High School. Thank you for watching on the Cougar Sports Network on YouTube Live. Your home for White Swan High School Athletics. Adams with the basketball for White Swan. Final 50 seconds. Hamilton scores for the Cougars, making it 20-14. 30 seconds to go, first half. Cougars down 6. Come on, White Swan. Whatever you got left for this half, let's do it. Travel on Okanogan. White Swan will have one more possession in the half. So long as they take care of the ball, they'll get another look to cut into that 6-point lead. Final 20 seconds. Adams takes the inbound. Slowly brings it across center court. 12 seconds. Hamilton scans the floor, passes to Guzman. 6 seconds. Guzman's pass knocked out of bounds with 5 seconds. White Swan to inbound from right in front of the Okanogan bench. Guzman inbound to Adams. Adams will take the 3. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by White Swan. And that'll pretty much do it for the first half, with only half a second left here in the second quarter. And that wasn't a bad look for Taya Adams. That was a good shot. Oh, I was waiting to see if possibly there was a foul called. Incidental contact there on that as Adams went for the steal. And that'll do it for our first half. Our score at the half: Okanogan 20, White Swan 14. We'll be back shortly on the Cougar Sports Network. Shukpachwai. Buenos tardes. Good afternoon. We're back. Let's get this second half action underway. Winner advances to the WIAA 2B state tournament. Now, granted, that might not be the Spokane Arena just yet, but it's one step closer as the Cougars will have the ball versus Okanogan to start the second half of play. We're down by 6, and when I say we're, I mean our White Swan Cougars. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube Live as Hamilton misses the 3, gets her own rebound. Put back good for 2. Calissa Hamilton makes it a 4-point game. 20-16. Hey, we've got names for the Okanogan Bulldogs as number 15 with the nice reverse lay-in. That's Lesamise. 22-16. Lesamise sat out much of the second quarter with the 3 fouls. 22-16 the score. Down low is Scaburo for 2. Valerie Scaburo makes it a 4-point game once again. 22-18 the score. Lesamise with the kick out. The shot from the corner is no good for Knapp. Rebound Okanogan. Second shot no good. Third shot no good for Ashworth. Fifth shot on the way. Hey, what's that call gonna be? Jump ball. Great defense by Taya Adams. I was waiting to see if the referee was gonna call some sort of foul. But that was a great job by White Swan to cause that jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Okanogan as we had the ball to start the third quarter. Cougars down 4 after a rough start. Steal, Jesse Moses. Jesse Moses took it away from Lesamise. Moses, step back, drained it. The deep 2. Now this is the White Swan Cougars team that we've come to know and love this season. Already off to a far better start than they did in the first quarter and a half. Steal, White Swan. Lay in, no good. Taya Adams missed with the left hand. She was wide open. That happens sometimes. You're too open sometimes. Lesamise with the spin. She's going to be fouled by Olivia Underwood. That's Ashworth, I'm sorry. Ashworth of Okanogan. Went to work down low on the post. Referee says that was not on the shot. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. My mind, my mouth, my brain was saying tie game. I think Taya Adams was thinking the same thing. It was about to be a tie game. However, the Cougars can tie or take the lead here. Moses, bounce pass. Olivia Underwood missed. Rebound Knapp for Okanogan. That was a great find by Jesse Moses. Let's try that again, and Olivia will make the next one. I know she will. Okanogan now holding on to a slim 2-point lead. 5:45 to go, third quarter. That's a turnover. White Swan ball. Cougar Sports Network, your home for White Swan High School athletics, including basketball and wrestling. Big shout out and congrats to Anthony Luton. Headed to the championship match in the 144-pound weight class at the MAC Classic being held at the Tacoma Dome. Anthony Luton, we are very proud of you. No matter what the outcome is of that championship match, for you to make it that far says a lot. White Swan with the basketball. In transition, missed by Hamilton with the left hand. Rebound Bulldogs. Ashworth went up and got that board. She's got to have at least 10 rebounds. If not, she's close. Foul on the play. White Swan crowd can't believe it as Melody Moses of Okanogan was fouled. Guzman comes off the bench. She'll check back in. Scaburo will have a seat. Just over 5 to play. It's 22-20. Pass too high. Okanogan somehow comes away with it and scores. Chloe Knapp said, look what I got. Went up uncontested and scored. Moses drives. Makes the lay-in for 2. Jesse Moses answers. 24-22. I said this earlier. On paper, these teams are even. Records are similar. Rank is similar. Okanogan shot no good. That was Wilson who missed, but guess what? Okanogan gets the offensive rebound. Again with the offensive rebound. Another miss by Lesamise. Lesamise lost it. Okanogan fights to get it back. Guzman knocked to the floor. Possession arrow. White Swan Cougars. Also in a semifinal match from the MAC Classic at the Tacoma Dome, Reina Castilleja. So if she's able to win her next match, she will advance to the final. Best of luck, and we are very proud of you as well, Reina Castilleja, White Swan High School wrestling team. Here from Wenatchee High School, White Swan is down 2 points. Here in the third quarter, we're halfway through the third. Okanogan with the basketball. Keep an eye on number 11, Carla Lucas. She can shoot from deep. Shot no good for Lesamise. Again, the ball is on the floor. Melody Moses from the floor made the pass, and Okanogan called a timeout before the shot. Both teams going 100% here in this game. Both teams want to advance. Remember, the loser is done for the season. The winner will advance to play a game either next Friday or Saturday in the first round of the state tournament. Timeout, Okanogan. All right. Is that camera or whatever that is, Mr. Olden, going to be in the shot? No. No, you're fine. Thank you. I'm sorry, what? All right, appreciate it. Thank you. So do we have a time on when Anthony will wrestle, or does it just... Okay. I'm nervous. Everybody in the White Swan community is rooting for Anthony Luton. We want that state championship. He's worked hard for that for years and years. All right, after the timeout by Okanogan, they'll have the ball on their own baseline. 3:45. White Swan needs a stop here. Okanogan inbounds to Lesamise. Lesamise guarded by Hamilton. Watch Lucas in the corner. Carla Lucas gets the pass to Ashworth. Ashworth turnaround for two. Ashworth makes it a 4-point Bulldog lead. Moses shoots, misses. Rebound, Bulldogs. 3:20 left, third quarter. The drive by Ashworth, no, but she got her own rebound. Kick out to Lucas. Okanogan with another opportunity. Knapp misses. Rebound, Okanogan, no. No. Okay, are we getting a two-shot foul? Are we getting a jump ball, or are we getting an N1? Okay, a two-shot foul. They're going to say that Jacinda Guzman fouled Melody Moses of Okanogan. I'm curious what's going on here, because the points have been added to the board. Okay. Referees decide to get together and talk it over as to what happened. Now, for me, are they going to decide that it was never a foul to begin with? Probably not. That's probably not one of the options on the table here. Now, are they saying she was fouled before she shot the ball? If that's the case, then there won't be two shots. If she was fouled while in the action of shooting the ball, then it's a chance for a three-point play. Oh, come on. If you made the call, then you would have known she made the shot. Taya Adams checks back in for White Swan. That's tough. That's tough. But I've got to let it go the way I've had to let a lot of things go here this afternoon. Things don't always go your way. Missed free throw. Rebound Okanogan. Okanogan. Okay, that happened there. That happened there in your area. You should have known without having to ask the referee, but I understand it's a very difficult, very challenging job, and I respect the referees. So please excuse that last comment. As the Cougars look to cut into this 6-point lead, Jasmine Sena wants the basketball. She's trying to establish position on the post. What on the post? Wasn't there. Cougars were bounce pass. Sena. Bounce pass. Sena. Sena. Fouled. All right. First team foul here in the third quarter on Okanogan. And we again apologize for the lagging or the times where our picture may be not the way we want it, not the way it normally is. Pass off the hands of Hamilton and taken away by Okanogan. Good hustle by Jesse Moses to knock it out of bounds. It will be Okanogan basketball just in front of center court. In front of center court. Lucas to inbound for the Bulldogs. White Swan needs a stop here. There was a time when we were only down 2 here in the third quarter. We started the second half down 6. We're going to get a foul called as number 15, Lara Lesamise, went to the basket. And I'm not sure what it is that got the head coach for Okanogan so excited when that happened. He put both hands in the air in celebration. And I don't know if maybe that was something they had talked about. Let's get to the hoop, let's drive. I don't know. I'm not questioning it in a negative manner. I'm just wondering what the context is behind that celebration. In any event, it's a 7-point Okanogan lead with 2:20 to go. Free throw is missed. Reeb passed away, but Okanogan recovers. Lesamise traveled. Cougars ball down 7. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Let's go, White Swan. Let's get a good look. Let's find a good quality shot here and cut into that 7-point lead. Scaburo passes back to Hamilton. Taya Adams with the ball. Adams drives. The floater is good. That's a good shot. 29-24. White Swans down 5. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go in the third. Lesamise dribbling. Crossover. Spin. Travel. White Swan basketball. And even before the travel, sometimes I'm watching that, wondering if that could be something that's called here soon. Les Wilson back into the game for the Bulldogs. White Swan is down 5. Minute 20 to go. Scaburo dribbles to her right. Crossover, passes to Hamilton. Back to Scaburo. That's Moses, I'm sorry. Moses with the bounce pass. That's Taya Underwood. She made it with the left hand. Taya Underwood makes it 29-26. We're under a minute to go, third quarter. From Wenatchee High School. Don't give up any open looks, White Swan. Scaburo on defense. The shot was missed by Ashworth, but Okanogan got the rebound and they're fouled on the putback. Chloe Knapp will head to the free throw line. And I'm not sure because now I'm seeing that White Swan is boxing out. Sometimes the bounce from the rim just goes to the other team. You can't do anything about it. As Chloe Knapp misses the first of 2. Okay, important, let's watch. Who's gonna box out the shooter? And then the bottom 2 for White Swan, which is Taya Underwood and Taya Adams. Let's both box out. Well, it doesn't matter in this case because the second free throw was made by Knapp. 30-26 the score. Scaburo will try a 3. No. Rebound, Knapp. White Swan almost had it. It rolls onto the floor and Okanogan comes away with it. Wilson passes over to Moses. Moses had to chase it down. Down low to Ashworth. No. Rebound, Okanogan. Ashworth backing down, scoring. 32-26. Okanogan with the 6-point lead. Cougars have 5 seconds. Moses scores. We needed that. We definitely needed that. Our score from Wenatchee High School. After 3 quarters, the Okanogan Bulldogs 32, the White Swan Cougars 28. You're watching the Cougar Sports Network on YouTube Live. Your home for White Swan High School sports, including wrestling and basketball. There's a lot at stake here this afternoon from Wenatchee. The winners' season will continue. Remember how it works. Sunday rolls around. Rankings are given from 1 through 16 for all classifications from 1B all the way to 4A. Once those rankings are out, certain teams will have a first round bye. Actually, I think all teams will play and then seeding from there. Is that how it works? Right. And 1 through 8, they're all guaranteed to advance to the Spokane Arena, the Yakima Valley Sundome, or the Tacoma Dome. Whereas the 9 through 16 seeds, they have to win to advance, and they'll have a game played somewhere in Washington State. Okay, with all that being said, here we go. 8 minutes to decide it all. With the White Swan Cougars down by 4. As the fourth quarter starts with a steal by Jesse Moses for White Swan. Moses, Hamilton, Sena, Adams, and Taya Underwood on the floor. Shot is missed. Rebound, Okanogan. Steal, White Swan. Hamilton's all alone. Hamilton's lane is good for 2. The Cougars have cut the lead to 2. It's 32-30. Ashworth outside to Lucas. Lucas looking for a teammate. Moses knocked it away. Bounce pass down low to Ashworth. Turnaround. It's good. Ashworth has been leading Okanogan all afternoon. 4-point Bulldog lead. Moses will pass to Hamilton. Cougars want to cut into that 4-point lead. Jesse Moses being guarded by Ashworth. Pass is stolen by Knapp of Okanogan. Chloe Knapp to the basket. Missed. Rebound Ashworth. Fouled on the putback. That's so tough. You get Chloe Knapp to miss on the drive to the basket. Okay, that's the first part. But the second part is you have to have players sprinting on defense to go get the rebound. As Ashworth's first free throw is in and out. We needed to have that rebound. All right, important free throw here. And I want to make sure that Jasmine Sena and Taya Adams box out their player. Doesn't matter again as Ashworth makes the second. 5-point Bulldog lead. 35-30. Taya Underwood. Pass. Somehow gets through 2 defenders' hands to Jasmine Sena. Jasmine Sena's shot no good. Rebound, chased down. Good hustle by Wilson. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Cougars' ball. The pressure pays off once again for White Swan. They create a turnover. Cougars set up the stack from the middle of the key. Referees get together. I can't read their lips from here. Are we going to have a call reversed? No, we will not. White Swan basketball. Taya Underwood to inbound. Pass deflected and stolen. Okanogan takes it right back. Lesamise with the ball. She'll pass to Lucas. Back to Lesamise. Inside. Ashworth for 2. She has been close to dominant when she gets that ball on either block, the lower block in the post play. She's leading her team. 37-30 the score after the Bulldogs take a 30-second timeout. What if the Cougars explore the option of doubling once Ashworth gets the entry pass down low? Is that an option? Can we stop Ashworth of Okanogan here in this fourth quarter? Once Ashworth's shot goes up, can we get the rebound is the second thing. Because I don't know how many second and third opportunities she's had from offensive rebounds here this afternoon. 6 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the fourth. Okanogan 37, White Swan 30. Hamilton will bring the ball up the floor for the Cougars. She gets a screen from Taya Underwood. The pull-up is short. Rebound, guess who? It's Ashworth of Okanogan. Ashworth passes ahead to Lesamise. The drive, the score. The lead is back to 9 for the Bulldogs. Remember, we had cut it to 2 after a lay-in by Hamilton, as Taya Adams wisely drives to the basket. She goes up and she's fouled. 2 big free throws on the way for Taya Adams of White Swan. Adams takes her time, catches her breath, misses the first. Guzman checks in for the Cougars. Jesse Moses heads to the bench. Second free throw, short. Rebound, Okanogan. Stolen, White Swan. And we're gonna get another foul. Let's try that again. Let's go take 2. Taya Adams free throw line. And let's get those free throws in this time. She's missed 3 in a row. All right, let's get 1. Let's get 1, Taya. Cougars down 9. Make that 8 as Adams makes the second. 39-31, 5:35 to play in the ball game. Bulldogs break the press, but turn it over. The pass was too high for Lesamise. That's what White Swan needed, create that turnover. Now we need to go score. Guzman passes to Hamilton. Adams with the basketball for White Swan. Adams over to Guzman. Cougars down by 8. Adams will take the 3. It's short. Bounces out of bounds. Okanogan ball. Cougars apply pressure. Lucas. Cross court to Wilson. Wilson to Lesamise. To Knapp. Knapp misses. Rebound Wilson for Okanogan. Lesamise with the drive. No. Rebound Olivia Underwood. Cougars got the stop they needed. Now can we score? Guzman for 3. No. Rebound. Hamilton. Hamilton to Adams. Another opportunity here. Adams with the drive. In and out. Rebound Okanogan. Lesamise goes by Hamilton. Scores the lay-in. 10-point Bulldog lead. 4:15 to play in the game. Taya Underwood passes to Hamilton. Deep 3 for Adams. No. Rebound Ashworth. Moses set to check back in for White Swan, and that's going to be a foul called on Olivia Underwood. So 3 players set to check back in for White Swan. Just under 4 left. as Guzman and the Underwood sisters will both head to the bench. 41-31. Okanogan with the lead. Bounce pass to Lesemies, back to Ashworth. Ball movement by the Bulldogs. Travel. Lara Lesemies called for the travel. And if the Cougars are going to have any chance in this game, they're going to have to put together a 6-0 run, an 8-2 run, something like that to get back in this. They're getting the stops, but we need to get some offensive possessions where we score going consecutively. Looks like we'll have a non-shooting foul. That'll be 3 team fouls on the Bulldogs in the quarter. Remember, it's 5. Once it's to 5, White Swan will be in the double bonus. Cougars set up the inbound play. Scabby Rope will inbound. Scabby Rope finds Moses. Moses passes to Hamilton. Hamilton gives to Adams. Adams, crossover, spin, foul, free throws. So she's been to the free throw line to shoot 3 times here in the fourth quarter. Taya Adams is 1 for 4 in the quarter from the free throw line. She's got 2 more here. Free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 9. Now, if Okanogan can go on a run here in the fourth, why can't we? Big free throw here. It's good. 8-point lead for Okanogan. Full court pressure, White Swan. Ashworth passes to Lucas. Lucas guarded by Sena. Bounce pass, Ashworth. Ashworth back to Lucas. No. Rebound somehow ends up in the hands of Okanogan. Lesemies with the 3, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Putback, short. Rebound, Bulldogs. Fouled. It's tough. The rebounding part of the game of basketball is tough. Sometimes, like I said earlier, the bounce just goes to the other team. Sometimes you've got to find the will. You've got to find whatever you have left of your energy, of your stamina, and go get it. Another offensive board for Okanogan, but a turnover, as Ashworth was only able to hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It's a 9-point game, and White Swan will take a timeout and talk things over. If it's going to happen, it needs to happen very, very soon. And by soon, I mean right now. 2:54 to go. Okanogan 42, White Swan 33. The Cougar Sports Network, your home for White Swan High School athletics. It's been a great winter season here on the Cougar Sports Network. And we thank everybody who's watching on YouTube Live. Apologies that we're not able to get those comments read. We had a few things that held us back, if you will. No programs, cash not accepted at the door, Wi-Fi password not shared by the school here at Wenatchee. But we're working through it. As we've got update here, Reina Jo Castilleja is a winner. Okay, she's wrestling right now. She's leading 1-0 as the third period is about to get underway. All right, you got this, Reina. We believe in you. Reina is wrestling to advance to the final in the unlimited weight division of girls wrestling in the 2B/1B division at the Tacoma Dome. All right, back to the action here at Wenatchee High School. Hamilton gets the screen, dribbles to her right, kick out, Moses fakes the 3, drives, is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Hey, wise decision, smart play by Jessie Moses. She stops the clock, and now she can cut into that 9-point lead. Big free throws on the way for Jessie Moses. Moses misses the first. All right, let's make this one. Let's go into the full court pressure, create a turnover, and get that ball right back. Moses misses the second. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by White Swan. So here in the quarter, White Swan is 2 for 8 from the free throw line. Ashworth dribbling for Okanogan. Passes to Lucas. That's an over and back, possibly, but the referee didn't see it. And I'm not sure on the rules, so let me take that statement or question that I made back and say, I'm not sure if it was. It's been explained to me before, but I don't remember anymore the official rule. And that's a travel. Cougars create a turnover. 2:26. White Swan down 9. Cougars got to go. You're halfway there. You got the ball back on defense. Now let's do it on offense. Adams drives, shoots, misses. Jasmine Sena nearly had the rebound, but Okanogan comes away with it. Okanogan brings it into the front court. Ashworth's bounce pass is out of bounds. All right, we're halfway there again. The Cougars continue to force Okanogan to turn the ball over. However, we are not scoring when we need to. Hamilton watches the ball roll, picks it up, brings it across the front court, and I'm not exactly sure what the call is. Okay, it could have been confusion on the clock because the clock doesn't start until the player picks the ball up or makes contact with the ball. So it could be that. White Swan basketball down 9. Adams gets inside, missed it. Rebound, Sena, put back, no good. Okanogan with the basketball. And that's some speed that Lucas hasn't shown. She got the ball up in the front court fast. Lesami's shot short. Knapp rebound. Knapp traveled. She did, coach. As soon as the whistle was blown, I knew she traveled. I watched her feet. The head coach for Okanogan can't believe it, but he wasn't looking at her feet. She definitely traveled. Cougars let the ball roll, pick it up. Minute and a half left. Moses dribbling, passing to Hamilton. Hamilton passes to Scabby Rope. Scabby Rope fouled. And with that being 5 team fouls or more on Okanogan, that sends Scabby Rope to the free throw line. We've come to the point now where if you're not making both free throws, you have no chance. You have to make both free throws when you're down 9. Scabby Rope does make the first. 42-34. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. It can be done, but the Cougars cannot allow Okanogan to score anymore. And we're going to get a violation as Scabby Rope crossed the free throw line too soon. The referee and the Okanogan coach kind of pat each other on the side. Maybe the Okanogan coach is making amends for getting huffy and puffy over the travel call on the last possession. They're friends again. They're on cordial terms again. Cougars got to step up the pressure. Lesami's passes to Ashworth. Okanogan doesn't want to do anything but use up clock. Knapp, bounce pass. Foul called on White Swan. It was almost like a four-square pass. Remember that game, Foursquare? Knapp saw Ashworth, in front of her and made a bounce pass look like Foursquare. Cougars needed that steal. They didn't get it. Final minute. Knapp to Ashworth. Ashworth goes to work and scores. She's got 21 points this afternoon for the Bulldogs. Almost half of their points. Moses misses the three-point shot. Rebound, Lesamise. Steal, Scabby Lucas got it right back for Okanogan. And the Bulldogs will take a timeout. Final 33 seconds. Okanogan is up by 10. Well, they fought hard. The White Swan Cougars did. It's going to take something miraculous to have a chance to win this game. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's tough when you're down 10 with such little time left. As the Cougars will wait for Okanogan to make their way back to the floor. They've still got time with the timeout. Cougars need to stop, a three-point shot, and then a foul immediately to send Okanogan back to the free throw line. But first we need this steal. First we need to get the ball back in our possession. Lucas to inbound. Lesamise takes one dribble and she's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line and shoot two. She's got 9 points this afternoon. Lyra Lesamise of Okanogan misses the first. All right, the rebound is needed here for White Swan. Are we going to get a foul? If we are, that'll be 2 free throws for White Swan. Well, that's exactly what the Cougars needed, because now the clock is stopped. And Jasmine Sena has a chance to put 2 on the board. First free throw for Jasmine. No. Second free throw is good. 9-point lead. Foul immediately, Cougars. You have to foul now. You have to foul now. Taya Adams will be called for the foul. That'll send Wilson to the line for Okanogan. As Taya Adams is fouled out of this game. Guzman will have to sub in for White Swan. Wilson, shooting 2 for Okanogan. Misses the first. White Swan is down 9 points. Second free throw. Good. Lead back to 10. Moses will race the ball up the floor. Kick out to Guzman. Guzman's three-point shot is good. Cougars must foul. Down 7. Okanogan breaks the press. Knapp lays it up, and that'll do it. Our final score. The Okanogan Bulldogs, 47. The White Swan Cougars, 38. And that'll wrap up the 2025-2026 season for the White Swan Lady Cougars as they come up short here from Wenatchee High School on this Saturday afternoon. Well, it's been a great year. It's been a great season. A big thank you goes out to you in the virtual world of YouTube. Also a big thank you to the Mount Adams School District for providing the equipment for these broadcasts to be a reality. Thank you to Mr. David Olden for all of his hard work behind the scenes to make sure that we're able to even broadcast through the hard work of getting things set up, traveling to these locations near and far. And just congratulations to the White Swan Lady Cougars for a good season. Focusing on the positive. They got far. They made it far. All right, do we have an update on Reina Castilleja, Mr. Olden? I'm sorry for having to get that from you, but I'm just curious. It was close. She was up 1-0 at the start of the third round. We're hoping she's advancing. She lost that semifinal match. You know what, Reina? We're still proud of you. It'll be for third place. And then how about Anthony Luton? Has that one begun? In case you hadn't heard, Anthony Luton is wrestling in the championship match, 144-pound weight bracket for your White Swan Cougars. Hasn't started yet? All right. Well, thanks to all those who made this possible. Guess we'll be talking to you guys next December, possibly late November. I know there's been some discussion about the possibility of some spring sports, but we'll worry about that later. Let's catch our breath, make that long trip back home to the Yakima Reservation in the Yakima Valley and go over all the positives and things that we can work on for next season. Anything that you want to say, Mr. Olden? Do you want this headset or do you want to just end this broadcast after all the challenges? When you're in this field, you got to persevere. You've got to be able to think spontaneously. You've got to be able to improvise, and you did that today. Appreciate that. For me, I'm always ready to do that. That's every day. Well, most days. And so it's fine. For Mr. David Olden, I'm Ryan Craig. We'll talk to you guys sometime.